friends, it's Aki Dearest. So films and movies have always had a very special place in my heart. And I used to work in a movie theater, so critiquing movies has sort of developed into my personality. So I can't believe I didn't make this video beforehand because I've had a list of anime that are coming out, and some of them which are movies. I'm going to suggest you guys 3 anime movies that are coming out or have sort of come out already, just in a different country. And hopefully you guys will keep up with them or watch them and then like them or not like them. So yeah, let's go. So the first anime film that I want to introduce you guys to is called Ko no Katachi, or in English it's called A Silent Voice. Cue trailer now.
あなたの声に傷ついて、それでもあなたの声が聞きたくて。映画「声の形」。
In short, it's a love story between 2 students where the boy constantly bullies a deaf girl. And although she keeps returning compassion and kindness back towards him, he just keeps bullying her to the point where she's reached her limits and unfortunately she has to transfer schools. And because of this, everyone around him shuns him. Because bullying somebody, let alone someone who's deaf, makes you look like a dick. And as time goes on, he then has time to self-reflect on himself. He's lost all of his friends, so he decides that maybe he should make amends with her. But so much time has passed, who knows that if she's even moved on. So he decides to go above and beyond to try and make a friendship with her by doing things like mastering sign language, trying to do all the things that she wants to do. And obviously everyone that's on her side is completely against her hanging out with him again. And despite the past that they both had where he tormented her for so long, she for some reason sees past that and is willing to start over. So the story then just carries on of him trying to develop that friendship with her, but he has to go through obstacles such as the people surrounding her not supporting them being friends at all, the judgments that's put upon her for being deaf, and to be honest, I kind of compare it to A Walk to Remember. Although with that movie, I feel like it's a lot more stronger with the whole romanticism put between the 2 characters, as with Ko no Katachi, it's more about, yes, it is 2 people that try to develop some feelings for one another, but I feel like what's more important is trying to get out the message of trying to make amends with people, the values of friendship, the struggles of being deaf. So yeah, you guys should totally watch it. The release date for this movie is set to be in Japan on... Where'd my notes go? So professional. Fuck! On September 17th of this year. However, again, that's only in Japan, so who's to say when the English sub will come out? So in the meantime, you guys should totally invest some time and maybe money into the manga. Super cool. It's beautiful. Now, I bought the entire series all on eBay, but I know it's in Barnes & Noble, and it should be at other bookstores if there is a manga section, because it is being hyped up right now, which is why I believe it's on stock at the moment. So if you guys go over there, if you guys just want to go on eBay and get it, totally worth your time. The second anime movie that I want to introduce you guys to is called Kimi no Nawa, or in English, Your Name. It's not Your Name, it's called Your Name, so it's not your name. Cue trailer!
あの日、星が降った日。それはまるで夢の景色のように。こんな田舎やだよ。こんな人生やだ。そういえばずっと変な夢を見てたような気がするんだけど。なんだこれ。俺たちは夢の中で入れ替わってる。私たちは会えば絶対すぐにわかる。お前が世界のどこにいても必ず会いに行くって。あなたは誰？お前は誰だ？君の名は。
Now, from what I understand from what I read in the summary, it is a love story, and it's about a girl who lives in the countryside of Japan, and the boy lives in the city of Tokyo. However, they both have dreams of being one another, even though they've never met. So, I do believe that Makoto Shinkai is going to be putting a lot of metaphors and symbolism as far as long-distance relationships go. Obviously, this is a love story from what I can tell, and I do think, as far as Makoto Shinkai goes, I can only expect nothing less than what I've already seen before, if not better. So it was premiered at Anime Expo 2016, which I did go to, as some of you know. I just didn't get to watch it. Major jealousy is rising for those of you that got to see Kimi no Nawa at Anime Expo. Other than that, it will be premiering in Japan in August. It will be premiering in Japan in August. So it's directed by Makoto Shinkai, who maybe some of you know is one of my most favorite anime directors next to Mamoru Hosoda and Satoshi Kon. Makoto Shinkai is most famous for other works such as Children Who Chase Lost Voices, 5 centimeters per second, Garden of Words, Voices of a Distant Star, so yeah, and many more. Which, to be honest, I think that I would have liked Makoto Shinkai to take on Koe no Katachi, but still, we'll see how Kyoto Animation does it. But the reason I say that is because Makoto Shinkai is very strong when it comes to romantic themes, and also for his gorgeous oil, I think that's oil pastel that he uses. Whatever it is, it's gorgeous animation. It's absolutely beautiful. You guys should totally check out the scenery. Actually, let me just flash up some stuff here of some of his previous works. So yeah, that's the animation that you're looking forward to in Kimi no Nawa. It's super beautiful, as you guys can tell. So from beautiful animation to beautiful storylines to emotional roller coasters, it's all these little ingredients into this movie that definitely shows the embodiment of what I would expect out of a Makoto Shinkai film. So yeah, totally check it out. The third and last film that I want to introduce you guys to is called The Red Turtle, because I can't say it in French. Cue the trailer! So as the summary goes, it's about a man who is stranded on a deserted island, and obviously he wants to get off the island. And in his attempt to leave the island, unfortunately he encounters this red turtle, which becomes a big obstacle for him. So it kind of delays his time of actually escaping from the island. Well, in the meantime, I guess he does meet this woman who is also stranded herself. So he begins to start an actual life with her. So The Red Turtle is a French-Belgian film directed by a Dutch animator. Which some of you are being like, that's not Animu! And I'm here all like, but wait, there's more! The fuck am I doing? So the thing about The Red Turtle is that it will be co-produced by 2 companies. One being Wild Bunch. Who? But the second one is Studio Ghibli. What? So I am assuming that most of you are familiar with who Studio Ghibli is. So my little reenactment and explanation, I guess, of how this all went down was that Wild Bunch was all like, hey, Hayao Miyazaki, what? I want to make a film. I know a bruh. Look at this bruh. Who's that bruh? Just look at this movie he made, fam. It's totally lit. Whoa, we should totally work with him. Let's make him the director, fam. Okay, money. So France has already released this as of June 29th, and Japan is scheduled to set this for September 17th. I didn't need my notes, oh my god. So no word yet on English. The thing about this film is that it actually has no dialogue whatsoever, so it doesn't really matter. It's pretty straightforward from there. And as an artist, I totally respect that. You know what also is a nice change that I respect is the fact that Studio Ghibli is trying to help out with another foreign film industry, which is the first time Studio Ghibli has ever tackled an entire project with another film industry outside of Japan. So that's a pretty big deal. I guess you could say this movie kind of reminds me of Castaway. And if Wilson was a woman and human. So again, obviously this doesn't fall under anime specifically, but it is being co-produced by Studio Ghibli, which is why I believe that I should be mentioning it on this channel, because although I am an anime channel, I'm basically also an otaku culture channel. And in respect for it being Studio Ghibli and that they are taking the reins and trying to broaden their business and their influences of what they've done for the films to other countries, I totally think that's so totally cool, and I think that you guys should totally support something like that. This movie is respectable enough that I do count it on this channel, so think what you will, but I think that there is anime stuff to mention here without necessarily being called anime. Am I getting through still to anybody? Okay, so let me know in the comment section down below. Are you guys looking forward to these movies, or maybe have you already seen some of them? Are there any more anime films that you guys think that people should be keeping an eye on? If so, put it in the comment section down below. Bump that shit up to top comment. Subscribe to my channel for more anime and otaku related content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!